So my day begins around 8, 9 o'clock. Depending on if I snooze my alarm. I'm not a morning person. All right, and we're ready to start the day. Classes today for me started 9:45, so I got to sleep in a little bit, which is nice, and the walk is only like 5 minutes away from my house, which is also nice. So this is the English classroom. I'm an English language assistant, so I help the children practice their English, help them with their pronunciation, and provide a little context to the English language. For a lot of children, they don't use English much in their daily life, so having a native English speaker is an opportunity for them to be exposed directly to English language and English-speaking people. An interesting thing about teaching English in Spain is that the English that they use here, or the English that they study in schools, is based on British English. So some of the things are a little different from the way that we speak in the Americas.
Say something about the school or about Algueña.
Say something about, que digas algo sobre la escuela de Algueña.
Sobre la escuela de la Algueña, que esta escuela, una escuela como esta, es muy raro ver. El buen clima que hay en esta escuela, yo no lo he conocido en ninguna escuela.
This is not a typical school because it's
Very good.
with a good environment in between the teachers. Did you understand? Okay, my English is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well done.
Pero el mío también, me ha entendido perfectamente.
A ti te entiendo perfectamente. Body, ¿no? Body language.
So when I'm not in the classroom, I'm usually here in the staff room preparing activities, working on a textbook, stuff on the computer. There's always work to be done. Jose Luis? So I'm out of school. I finish Wednesdays a little bit early. I get off at 1:15, so I don't work on that last period of the day. Which is good because everything closes at 2, so I have this 45-minute gap where I can run errands, and I need to stop at the bank. So that's what I'm going to do before everything closes at 2. So I finished my errands, and now there's nothing left to do but go home, eat. Everything closes at 2, reopens at 5, and this is the siesta time here in Spain. laundry's done. So this place that I'm living in is technically a hotel that I rent on a monthly basis. So that's why I pass through the restaurant downstairs. That's the hotel restaurant. They have a laundry service here, which is great. This is my home. All right, and let's see what I have for lunch. Well, I try to cook at home at least once in a while, but for those days that I can't, it's a good thing there's a restaurant downstairs. So my go-to when I eat here is a bocadillo de longaniza, sandwich with a Spanish sausage and a caña. Salud. Delicious.
So that meal comes out to $5.50, which is about $6.31. Look how cheap that beer is. That first one, €1 for a beer. Crazy.
Time for siesta. Just kidding, I have to tutor.
Te dejo a Jeremy. Todo tuyo. Está en tu casa.
Inglaterra.
That's it, England, Britain,
USA. USA. Finish.
Finish. Any other guesses? All right, so I finished my private tutoring classes for the day. And what I like about giving private tutoring classes is that languages are living things, you know? So it's easy for children to get kind of overwhelmed just translating or conjugating, but the real important part of, and really the fun part of language is the aspect of communication. To be able to, you know, make new friends, ask someone how their day is, help a stranger. Kind of put yourself in somebody else's shoes, and that's a beautiful thing about being able to communicate in another language. And although of course it's important to, you know, be able to apply good grammar so that people actually understand what it is you're saying, but even if your grammar's a little lacking, feeling comfortable in being able to communicate, and also in private tutoring classes, I'm able to put a little bit more context, like cultural context into it, because that's also an important part of language, I think, because it gives a cultural aspect and a more human aspect to language. So it's not just, so it's something more personable and more relatable. So now that I'm finished, I'm on my way back home, back to Las Heras. So today's been a pretty good day so far. Classes went well, my tutoring sessions went well. Usually what I do at this point of the day is work through this to-do list that I keep over here. There's always paperwork to be done here in Spain. I have to get my foreign resident card, so that's going to be on Friday. So I need to get documents in order for that. And I guess, what else is there to do while sitting at home other than eat? Surprise! My fridge is actually full. I just did that earlier for show. So this is some kind of chicken tomato stew. I kind of just wing it when I cook, to be honest. But the moment of truth, taste test. Oh, really good. I'm surprised. I am surprised. I did not expect it to turn out so well. I mean, I expected it to turn out edible, but oh my gosh, this is good. How did I do this? Oh my gosh. No, seriously, I made this? Me? My cooking is usually like a hit or a miss, but this is a definite hit. Whatever I did this time, I'm gonna remember. Not bad. So, I got my dinner prepared. Some of this awesome chicken stuff, some leftover beans, and it's actually apple juice.